everybody, welcome back to another Sims 4 build video, guys. Today, we're building kind of like a wraparound deck house. And again, kind of like the last video, the extended edifice. This is based off, kind of like, it's this house in my town. It's actually my cousin's house. And so I did put a lot of time into this, which is why it's kind of longer than some of the others. But it was kind of hard to work out because I didn't want that curve in there, but then it was making like all the different floors, and so the roof didn't go on when I made that room, so it just got hard. And we do kind of start off with a red, but I do end up going for kind of like a gray. And again, I was trying to find a gate, but I wanted a gate that would match the kind of like railings and stuff, so we ended up not going with that. So again, the thing is, we kind of started going for this red color scheme. I ended up not liking that, and then I tried to put a kind of like a overhead. I wasn't gonna put anything on it, kind of like an overhead to the deck, but then I couldn't get it right, so I just kind of abandoned that idea. So it was just kind of like a wraparound deck of the house. So here we start getting in kind of like some more, yeah, this is where we change over to gray. But we kind of got in some of the walls again. I was kind of like thinking of the red, but I already attempted this twice, and the last time I did it, red didn't work out so well. But now it was kind of trouble trying to figure out which stairs I would use, because I couldn't find any gray brick. So I didn't want to use gray brick stairs if it would go to wood, because that would just kind of look weird. Fortunately, though, the walls we used for the outside of the house came in gray, kind of like a variation color. But then again, taking more inspiration from my cousin's house, kind of like this kind of like diagonal door here. And I end up, a lot of this is from the first house I built, but then lost like the footage for it. It got like, for some reason, like, the house was deleted because I think my game screwed up. But so we can see with just some of the gray, and I didn't realize until after I was like done with the house, those gray walls are kind of like the destroyed gray walls. So they have like water damage and dents in them or whatever, but I still think it looked good in general. So I didn't want to leave that space open by the stairs, so this is where we decided to put our bathroom. Very small, but I do like how in this build, I think we were talking about in the extended edifice build, how I wanted to get in like a rug in one of the bathrooms, but I wasn't able to finally get in a rug that I liked, and I think kind of went with it. We did do some detailing, getting some towel racks, which you can't use, but still think they looked really neat. And I think we used that wall tiling before, but it's really good for gray wall tiling. And then I felt like we had some open space, so I kind of wanted to add in something. I was thinking of plants, and I found this really nice kind of like waterfall plant thing that I wanted to use. So we did end up using that, and I'm very happy. I just kind of had trouble trying to figure out how I wanted it rotated, where I wanted it rotated at, all that. So we do end up finding some gray hardwood tiles. And I kind of left that space open for carpet, because I was going to do like the family room there, but we do end up moving it over a little bit, because the kitchen is kind of big, and I was thinking trying to do something like the extended edifice again, with kind of like the half walls around the or kind of like the half walls, you know, how the extended edifice, it kind of separated them. Which you did see with the refrigerators, we tried to move it closer to the things. I really like this kitchen. I felt like the color scheme went really well with everything. Try to get one of these corner, yeah, and I did end up getting it, one of the corner, just so it kind of like blends more. And I was thinking of doing like another island like the Desert Dream, but we did not end up doing that. And that just runs to the wall, and that's kind of like the eating area. And I realized I couldn't put a chair there. So we do end up extending the family room out a little bit, because I didn't think it was going to be big enough. And I threw in some lights at the very beginning, as you saw, just kind of get lighting in there. But now I kind of put in some actual lights. All those were just there to, just so I could see. And I didn't know how I was going to light up the bar if I wanted to put something there, but we did end up just like putting a little lamp on the side, and I really like that. So I do end up turning it to midnight, just so that like I have a better idea of what it'll look like at night, because again, the lights are going to be usually used at night. So I wanted to make sure the house was still properly lit. And I really like the family room. I really like that fireplace. It looked really nice, especially with the TV over it and those couches with that table. I think it looks very nice. And I ended up using, I believe we used those on the cozy cabin. And I really like those. I thought they were really well. Kind of add some pottery or some flowers, some decorations throughout the house. So this was probably one of my, again, like I said earlier, I spent a lot of time on this because it's my cousin's house. Or it's designed after my cousin's house, and I wanted to make it look nice. So we ended up kind of fixing some of the, what is it called? Trying to fix up the roof. I tried making it a room, and that didn't work, and we ended up losing the TV, so I had to get the TV back. So I just have to I ended up placing it on manually, and then I put the wall there, and then it worked perfectly. But then I had this really good idea, because I didn't want like a slanted wall. I just kind of made a deck in that area, and I thought that looked really nice. Oh, and also, like, usually before I would put in the ceiling and then the roof, this is going to be more of an open, and I really like how this roof turned out. I think it looks really nice. In the back, we changed it up a little bit, because I tried to get rid of the eaves so it looks like it blends. But then on the back, on the front of the house, the front, it gets rid of the eaves, which I think didn't work. So we ended up just copying it and putting the eaves on one and not on the other, so that it all kind of blends really properly. And I love this house, to be honest. It's one of my favorites. But here we go, kind of just getting some windows in, trying just to repeat the windows. And that bottom space where we had where the stairs are, I felt like it looked really weird without a window. But I couldn't put a window there to the stairs. I didn't know where else to put it. So I did a little bit on the deck, getting in the kind of like the railing. I don't know what you would call it. And on the door. And then we start getting like a floor plan of just room designs. As you can see, we got like around 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and we do end up making a second bathroom, and that would be like the one next to that side, which you're currently looking at, would be the master bed, and then the other side will be, but you'll see later. So that one's the master bedroom that we're currently working on now, and the master bath. That's why it's got the big bathtub and all that. And a lot of the stuff I use, which kind of which made me a little mad, was, I don't know, maybe I didn't see it in the repair, but like I use a bathtub in the other bedroom that was kind of like dented and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I don't like that, because, you know, I don't want it to be like all used, and I want it to look new and pretty. So that kind of made me a little mad, but it was okay. Everything ended up working out fine. Again, I tried to continue with the gray color scheme, but I didn't know how that would kind of work with those gray windows. So I do believe we end up changing that, especially getting the walls in there. I think the blue wasn't really a good fit. So we do end up changing that. And I was thinking of those walls had those little things on them, so I'm like, yeah, no. And then I realized changing it, then I was like, oh, it's beige, so we're definitely not doing that. And there I go looking for some beds, and I do end up going with that one. It's not a perfect gray, but it's a nice gray, and it'll work. I tried getting a dresser. That's a dresser I think I only used in the apartment, family flat. But I ended up using that because I didn't want to take up too much space in the dresser, and there wasn't really much space. So this is a little girl's room, because I do a lot of boys' rooms, but so this time I decided to go with the little girl's room. And then again, I wasn't thinking like toddler, I was thinking kind of like maybe middle-aged, kind of getting into that like 3, 4 range, not like 1 or 2 above that, 3, 4, or 5, that kind of range. So, you know, princess stuff, stuffed animals, pink, you know, all that. I didn't want to get I didn't want to get a stuffed animal, and I like that chair. I think that worked really nicely, and that's the first time I've kind of used like those wall paintings, because I haven't really used those before, because I didn't really know, like, I didn't like them, so I didn't know what I would do. So there's a bathtub that kind of looks broken when you actually get down and look at it, when you see in the screenshots. But I hate it. Just had to work. So we do have a little girl potty though, just so that the little girl, I don't know if like the toddler age will use that. I think they do. Yeah, because then that's the next stage. Okay, yeah, because the stage before that's diapers. So I didn't want to get in some blinds, but I think those blinds worked out really well. So it looks like one's bigger than the other. We do put in a cloud in there, kind of like the toy theme, making it more look like, you know, like a world of toys. And then I put in those lights, and those lights didn't really light up the room like how I wanted them to. And the adults room in the main, we use kind of that light, and I think I've used it before in actually my personal save game. But here we go, doing the lights, and I kind of did a pattern of 4 away. On the last one, I think I did 5, just because I didn't want them too close. But at this point, I had to cut. But here we go back and kind of finish up, doing a lot of just some more detailing with some pictures, because I didn't want the hallways to be bland, so I did some pictures here and there that I think looked really nice when we were done. And yeah, just some pictures here and there. We do end up, and I forgot about here, the carpets for the hallway. I was gonna go with the brown because like the floorboards, but I didn't think that worked. But then I forgot. I'm like, oh shoot, washer and dryer. Obviously, that can get removed. You know, you don't need it. So again, I just put in the houses for a little realism. And here we do with the kind of like the upper deck. It's really simple. It's just like a table and a chair. I think it will be really nice. So go out there, sit, maybe eat, or write a journal, whatever. But it's kind of more of a sitting chair. And here I think we had to go again. And I don't know why I didn't cut out of the video. Maybe it's because I'm not that smart and didn't see it, thinking this wasn't there. But okay, we're good. Sorry about that. But again, I turn it back to night just to make sure that everything looks nice. And I have that like blank space there. So I'm like, oh, that doesn't look good without a window. So I put a window, but then that barn picture's in the way, so I just move it. And then I forget, because I didn't want to leave. I leave a lot of the decks kind of bland. So I wanted to go in and I wanted to decorate it. And I really liked it in the free pack, we got that, and I didn't realize we got that until like now, and I really liked that kind of like a picnic table. And I was thinking of plants, but I was like, oh wait, I went to the wrong section of where I need to get my plants. And you'll see in the screenshots that those plants there, I love them. They look really pretty, especially on the side of the house. I think the screenshots were taken in winter, so the plants are dead. So in the screenshots, you'll see dead plants, and that is why. It's because it's winter and the plants weren't surviving. So there's where I kind of went and checked everything. I'm still gonna put in a window, but then I was like, oh wait, we didn't got stairs. Here are the screenshots. Like I said, those bushes look dead, but when spring would come, they're gonna look really nice. I really love how the porch turned out. I think the benches and the plants looked really nice. The family room is one of my favorites. The coziness of it, it just looks great. Here's just a little shot of the washer and dryer, just so you could see where it is. Here's the kitchen with our bar and all of our things you need. Here is the bathroom. Very detailed. I spent, again, like I said, a lot of time on this house. Here's the other angle from the bathroom. Here's the upstairs deck. Very small, not a lot on it, but I think it added a lot. Here is just the coming off the stairwell. We got 2 pictures, and then here's the other side. You can see the door to the deck, and then obviously the stairs coming up. Here we have the hallway where we have some pictures, and we have the 2 doors. Here is the 3 doors. Here's the one side of the kind of like the guest bathroom. I kind of feel like an actual toilet in here, but it's okay. It's like kind of like the kids. Here's the girls' room. The one angle with their door, and then the other angle with the bed and all the goodies. Here's the master bathroom with our kind of big toilet, big tub fancy toilet. Here's the sink and then the mirror, and as you can see, it led into the bedroom where we just have our wardrobe and a bed. And then here you can see what it would look like from the bed going to the bathroom and whatever. And here's the outside of the house. And yeah. Here, but I would like to thank you all for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like. If you're new here, do not forget to subscribe for more content just like this. Make sure to go check out other videos by me if you do want to see more. But our 20 seconds is about up. So again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.